Hi children, so how are you all? How are you doing? So I hope all you are doing fine. So welcome back. See here, already we discussed the synopsis from triangles and congruent triangles, no? So all that synopsis related to the triangles as well as congruent triangles also we discussed. So after that we are going to discuss about the problems from worksheet 1. Okay, so here first say that worksheet 1, the first problem, read that question properly. A triangle whose lengths of sides are 5 centimeters, 12 centimeters and 13 centimeters. 5 centimeters, 12 centimeters and 13 centimeters. So here measurements of the triangle they given. Now we need to find that is which type of a triangle. Okay, so here we have three conditions. So these three conditions we didn't discuss at the time of synopsis. So listen here carefully. So here we have that one of that theorem. What is that? Pythagoras theorem. So by using that Pythagoras theorem, here we can check that triplets. While I am explaining that square and square roots, I told you that triplets, right? Pythagoras triplets. How to check that given numbers are triplets or not? Okay, by using that Pythagoras theorem, no? So here also we have to check that Pythagoras theorem. So here hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. We know this condition, right? Hypotenuse square is equals to side square plus side square. When this is possible, in which triangle it is possible? In that right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle. Okay, now here hypotenuse square, this value is greater than side square plus side square. Here hypotenuse square value is greater than side square plus side square, then this is obtuse. Okay, so here hypotenuse value is more than that square, sum of the squares of its sides, then that is obtuse triangle. Now here hypotenuse square, this value is less than the sum of the sides of the square, the sum of the squares of the sides of a triangle. Okay, less than, then that is acute angle triangle. Okay, these 3 points you have to keep in your brain. Now here they given one of that measurement. Now what is that? 5 centimeters, 12 centimeters and 13 centimeters. And we know that in a right angle triangle, hypotenuse means that is the longest side, no? So here longest side means that is having the highest measurement. So what is that highest measurement from these three measurements? Yes, that is 13 centimeters, no? So 13 centimeters is that hypotenuse. So here 13 square is equals to 5 square plus 12 square. So it is possible or not? First check that. So 13 square is equals to 169, which is equals to 5 square means 25 plus 12 square is 144. So 144 plus 25 is equals to 169 only, no, here. So 169 is equals to 169. So here square of that hypotenuse is equal to that sum of the squares of its sides. Okay, so that's why here is equal to there. So is equal to means that is which triangle? Yes, is equal to there means that is the right angled triangle. Okay, which triangle? That is right angled triangle. So by this way we have to check that. But before going to check these conditions, here we have to follow that one condition. What is that? Here given measurements, so some they will give that some measurements now here. So by using that measurements, is it possible to form a triangle or not? By using that given measurements, is it possible to form a triangle or not? So first that thing we have to find out. So how to find, ma'am? Here we have the two conditions while I am explaining the triangular inequalities. In the triangular inequalities we discussed that 4 points. What are those 4 points? The first one is sum of the sides, sum of the lengths of two sides is greater than the third side. Okay, and in the same way the difference of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle must be less than the third side. Okay, those 2 points we discussed then. No? Another 2 points also we discussed related to smaller angle and greater angle. So later we will discuss about that. So here in those 4 points we discussed the first 2 points there, no? Okay, sum of the sides of any two sides of a triangle must be greater than. Sum is there means greater than the third side. If the difference of the lengths of the sides of any two sides of a triangle is must be less than the third side of a triangle. Okay, so difference means less than, addition means greater than. So that condition we have to check that. Okay, so here 5 centimeters, 12 centimeters, 13 centimeters they given. So here just check that 5 plus 12, so 17 is greater than 13. Satisfying, no? Addition. Next, 12 plus 13, which is equals to 25. So 25 is greater than 5. Sum of any two sides is greater than the third side. Satisfying. Next, take that 5 plus 13, that is 18. 18 is greater than 12. While you are taking that addition, that is satisfying. Take that difference also. Difference also has to be satisfied here. Okay. So take the difference. 5, 12, 13. So 12 minus 5 is 7. So 7 less than 13. Satisfying, no difference. Next, 13 minus 12 is 1. 1 is less than 5. So here also satisfying. Next, 13 minus 5 is 8. 8 is less than 12. So here also satisfying, no conditions. Is it clear to you? So here these two conditions also satisfying. That's why here by using the given measurements, here we can form a triangle. Now which type of triangle that is? Okay. Which type of triangle means here you have to check that these 3 points. Okay. Is it clear to you, children? Yes, good. So here this is which type of triangle according to that given question? That is a right angled triangle. Okay. So let us see the next question. So next, the triangle formed by BC is equals to 7.2 centimeters, AC is equals to 6 centimeters and angle C is equals to 120 degrees. So this is also like the previous question only, but here in this question they given that two lengths they given, sides. Okay, measurements of the two sides they given and one of the angle they given. Okay, so by using these three measurements, we have to say that that is related to which type of triangle. Okay, so just see the first options: an acute angle triangle, an obtuse angle triangle, a right angle triangle. No triangle is formed. Okay, so to check that here triangle will be formed or not. Okay, here we have to know the three sides, but here two sides only given, no? So that's why here we can't use that the first condition. Sum of the two sides must be greater than the third side. Why? Because here we don't know that the third side not given, no? So no need to check that points. So here directly once observe that given measurements. So what are the measurements? BC is equals to 7.2, AC is equals to 6 centimeters and they given one of the angle. So while we discussed about that the classification of triangles, I told you that types of triangles based on sides and based on angles also. Okay, so based on sides, previous we discussed now how to check that is which type of triangle. Okay, as well as not only that sides, here we check it by using that sides means side square plus side square is equals to hypotenuse square. Based on that angles also I told you that. Okay, so here the given one of the angle C is equals to 120 degrees. So 120 degrees means that is which type of angle? Yes, that is greater than 90 there means that is obtuse angle. So here one of the angle is obtuse angle. So in which triangle we can observe that obtuse angle? Yes, that is obtuse angled triangle. So answer is an obtuse angled triangle. No need to see that sides. Just to see that angle, they given one of the angle. By seeing that angle also directly we can say that is which type of angle. So for example here angle C is equals to 90 directly they given. Then that is which type of triangle? Yes, that is right angle triangle. Okay. For example angle C is equals to 45 degrees. 45 degrees means acute angle triangle. Okay, so by seeing that angles also we can say that is which type of triangle. So according to that given question here our answer is option B. Okay, so let us see the next question. So study the given triangle. Which of these expression can be used to find the area of the triangle? Okay, so here the given what is that area of a triangle is equals to half into base into height, which means we know that the formula is half BH. Half BH. Now here what they are asking, by using this formula what is that area of this one? Just indication only. They are not asking that what is the value. Okay, just substitutions. So here what is the formula? Half into area of a triangle. So area is equals to half into base. So what is that base here? Wherever we have that altitude, here we can observe that 90 degrees. Or else some triangles like this also there, no? So here this is 90 degrees means this is the base, I told you that, and this is the height. Okay, so that's why here what is that altitude? Here this is that altitude. Okay, that is altitude, and here this is that base. Is it clear to you? Now write that. So here B is equals to 5 centimeters into H. H is equals to 12 centimeters. Okay, so which one we can write it as half into 5 into 12. We can take that centimeter into centimeter is equals to centimeter square. So which option is correct? Yes, half into 12 into 5 or 5 into 12. Anyway we can write, no. So here the option is half into 12 into 5 centimeter square. Is it clear to you? Just substitute that values here. So here just we have to identify that which one is the base, which one is the height. After just substitute those values here. Okay. So let us see the next question. So fourth one, see here. If two sides of an isosceles triangle are 3 centimeters and 8 centimeters, then the length of the third side is length of that third side. So they are saying that isosceles triangle. For example, here ABC is an isosceles triangle, no? ABC is an isosceles triangle. So here they are saying that 3 centimeters, another one is 8 centimeters. So here we don't know that which one is, which two sides are equal, we don't know that, right? Okay, so first take that either, for example, these two sides are equal. We don't know that, they didn't give that these two sides only equal, they didn't mention. So maybe AB is equals to AC, or AB is equal to BC, or AC is equal to BC. Anyway we can take, no? Okay, so here which one is possible, we have to check that. So here for example these two sides are equal, let AB is equals to BC. Okay, then here this is 3 centimeters and this is 3 centimeters for example. Okay, so here we have that one of the condition. What is that? The sum of the sides of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle must be greater than the third side. So here while you are taking 3 plus 8, 3 plus 8 is 11. Okay, so 11 is greater than 3, satisfying. Next 8 plus 3, again 11 is greater than 3, satisfying. Next 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 is less than 8, 6 is less than 8. So here it is not satisfying, no? Is it satisfying here? So that's why here we can't say that, therefore AB not equals to BC. Okay, so take that another condition here. What is that? Let in a triangle ABC, here this is 3 centimeters we taken and this is 8 centimeters. So these two sides equal means not possible. So I am going to take that AC is equals to BC. Okay, another possibility, that is AC is equals to BC. Okay, so here this is 8, that's why here this is also 8. Okay, now check that probabilities here. So 3 plus 8 is 11 is greater than 8. Okay, next 3 plus 8, again that is 11 greater than 8. Next 8 plus 8, that is 16 is greater than 3. So addition sum property completed. Next difference. So 8 minus 3 is 5, so 5 is less than the third side. Next here 8 minus 8, this is 0, that is less than 3. Okay, two equal sides. Next, and here 8 minus 3, 5 is less than 8. So satisfying or not? So here 3 is not satisfying. So which one is satisfying? So third side we can take it as 8 centimeters. Okay, here they given 3 centimeters or 8 centimeters. Okay, so here according to this third option there is a possibility. There is a possibility to get that a third side is 3 centimeters or 8 centimeters. But we know that conditions, what are those? Sum of the lengths of that any two sides of a triangle must be greater than the third side. Okay, so here if you take here 8, then only it is satisfying. If you take here 3 centimeters, then that is not satisfying. Okay, 3 plus 3 is 6, that is less than 8, not greater than 8 here. Okay, so that's why here 3 centimeters not satisfying. So there is only one possibility, that is another side must be equals to 8 centimeters. So which option is correct here? Yes, option B is correct. Okay, so let us see next question. Next, which of the following statements is or are true? Okay, so which means is or are means multi-correct answer is there or not, they are asking. So let us say that the first option, in an isosceles triangle the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. What they are saying? In an isosceles triangle, in an isosceles triangle means any two sides of a triangle are equal, no? So here A, B, C, they are saying that in an isosceles triangle the angles opposite to equal sides, opposite to equal sides means these two angles only, no? Base angles. Opposite to equal sides means these two are equal sides. So the angles which are formed at that base, which means a non-equal side is there, no? So on that side which angles are there? Those two are equal, we know that. Okay, so that's what they are saying in that first one. So here first one is correct only, no? So first option is true. Come to that second option, that is the bisector of the vertical angle, the bisector of the vertical angle of an isosceles triangle bisects the base at right angle, bisects the base at right angle. So angular bisector means it divides that angle into two equal parts. It divides that angle into two equal parts. So here it divides that, it bisects the base at 90 degrees. Yes or no? Okay, so that is also satisfying here. Next, if the hypotenuse and an acute angle of one right angled triangle is equal to the hypotenuse and the corresponding acute angle of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So according to this one, this is related to congruency, but they given here, one see this is related to hypotenuse and acute angle of one right angled triangle. Okay, hypotenuse and acute angle. According to that RHS we can say that, right? What we can say that RHS here, hypotenuse as well as one of the angle 90 degrees is equals to 90 degrees, we know that, and another side of a triangle must be equal in the two triangles, then we can say that those two are congruent. But here they are saying that if the hypotenuse and acute angle, hypotenuse, those two hypotenuses are equal, and in the same way one of that acute angle equal, and right angles 90 degrees equal. Okay, so that is those two triangles are congruent or not? Those two are congruent. According to that RHS we can say that those two are having that same hypotenuse and as well as 90 degrees is equals to 90 degrees, and in the same way another side of a triangle also equal, then we can say that here, then we can say according to that RHS those two are congruent. But according to this one, these two are congruent or not? Yes, congruent only, but not related to RHS. Okay, so this is also satisfying. So these three options also true, that's why here all the above. So our answer is all the above. Okay, so let us see that next question. So the triangle formed by AB is equals to 3 centimeters, BC is equals to 4 centimeters, AC is equals to 8 centimeters. So again here we have to check that conditions. So what is that? AB 3 centimeters, BC 4 centimeters, AC 8 centimeters. So first take that 3 plus 4 is less than third side 8. Okay, not satisfying. Next take that 4 plus 8 is greater than 3. As well as 8 plus 3 is greater than 4. So in these two conditions it is satisfying, but here this is not satisfying. Okay, here this have to be satisfying the three conditions also. Any two sides its sum must be greater than the third side. Okay, so that's why here in this condition it is not satisfying, no? So that's why here by using that given measurements we cannot form a triangle. So no triangle is formed. Is it clear to you? So in this way we have to check that given measurements are possible or not, possible measurements are given or not. And in the same way sometimes they will give that angles. So for example here 60 degrees, 90 degrees, 45 degrees, like these three angles they given. So by using these three angles, is it possible to form a triangle or not? Okay, here also we have that one condition related to that angles. What is that? The sum of all the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. The sum of all the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So let's check that. Here 60 plus 90 plus 45. How much you will get here? 90 plus 60, that is 150, plus 45 is equals to 195. How much that is? 195. This is not equals to 180. So sum of these three angles not equals to 180, no? So that's why here by using the given measurements we cannot form a triangle. Okay, so this condition also we can check. If that measurements are given in angles, then you have to check like this. Okay, so this is about that worksheet 1 to 6 problems, children. So in that next video again we will meet with the next further problems. Okay, if you have any doubts up to 6, if you have any differences, previous question is there, no, 1 2 3 options I said. So like that any differences if you find, then you can comment in that comment section. Differences means if you are thinking one answer and I am saying one answer. Okay, like that you will find any mistakes means, then also you can say that. Okay, thank you.